calligraphic compositions like this and layer them into the works that I'm doing in a very, very easy way. So I'm very happy with the fact that the directness of TV Paint and a Wacom tablet gives me the chance to use what I know about calligraphy and drawing without any pause. The tactile sense of working on the Wacom screen is not as bad as you might think. It's not as satisfactory as a pen on paper, but it's really, I rather enjoy it. So that gives you a sense what can be done with that. And then let me just show you one project which brings many of these things together. So I've told you about the rolling table, the simple old-fashioned table with pen and ink, the Wacom tablet and the animation software, and I also have the black box, which is simply what we saw in another project yesterday. It's a black box with a camera built into it, and it's filming from underneath. And that combination gives me the chance to do almost everything.
West und Süd zersplittern, Tone bersten, reiche Zittern. Nord und West zersplittern, bezittern. Zersplittern. Nord und West und Süd.
Just to say a little bit about what was going on. It was a European project to have European artists and artists from the Arab and Islamic world, in this case the Iranian world, interacting with each other. And I was given a poem by Goethe from the Westliche Divan, which is about Hafiz, an Iranian poet. And I played with this relationship, this very troubled relationship for the moment, between our world and the Islamic world. Going back to what inspired Goethe to write the poem in the first case, in the early 19th century, was his perception that Europe was the place of war and violence and destruction, and that the Ottoman Empire had been peaceful for centuries. So he developed a great admiration for the eternal peace, the salam of Islam, and he wrote a series of poems on that. And of course, now the situation seems to be entirely reversed, and this back and forth was the subject here. And the woman reading the poem is an Iranian living in Germany. And the music is partly from the Emperor Concerto. You may have heard just a few little notes of it. But also I had somebody come in with an oud, or a sort of lute, and we played. Actually, I started playing it because he was too traditional and messing around with the strings. And the soundtrack grew out of that. So, I think we're nearing